Captain Anderson, the man who commanded the aircraft carrier Kestrel and kept her afloat through countless battles.
Nah, I'm just a guy who's fought one losing battle after another.
However, since this war began, this ship hadn't taken a single hit from enemy forces.
This ship may be unharmed, but it pains me to see fewer and fewer pilots coming back every time we launch them out on combat sorties. Now the only pilot left is Captain Snow, the squad leader. Nobody wants an aircraft carrier without aircraft. So we're just sitting idle here.
At the end of the last war, I was assigned the mission of dropping a nuclear weapon on a city in my own country. When I refused and went AWOL, it was Captain Bartlett who took me in. His nickname was also Kid back then. He was a strange man. 15 years since the war and he never got promoted once. In my country there was a group called the Gray Men, and likely to still be around today. To them, I'm a traitor. And for the past 15 years, Bartlett's protected me from them. Speaking of which, you don't think the Gray Men are involved with the disappearance of President Harling, do you?
I've got an intelligence-gathering vessel in my fleet, the Andromeda, that's capable of intercepting all forms of communications. Recently, it picked up a secret message transmitted in Belka. That, Colonel, is why I called all of you here.
All this intense flying's tough on an old body. From here on out, it's their time to shine. But what'll we do about planes?
We've captured a ship trying to smuggle aircraft from a South Belkan company into Yuktobania. Plenty of planes to choose from.
Welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 5.
All right. If there aren't any objections, then I'll take command of this air operation.
We're launching a rescue operation for the President of Osea within the Principality of Belka. The communications intelligence ship Andromeda received information that President Harling is being held in Belka. The location is an old castle positioned on the southern edge of the border zone between Belka and North Osea. Sea Goblin, our helicopter squadron, will handle the direct rescue effort. After securing the area, a helicopter will descend on the castle and drop our infiltrating rescue squad. It will station Keep in the air while the rescue is taking place on the ground and in the castle. Your mission is to provide air support for the Sea Goblin's rescue operation and destroy any opposing enemy forces. Choose an aircraft for the mission from the Kestrel's carrier jets and prepare to launch.
Help me, I've been kidnapped. I'm being held against my will for this LP.
So, welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 0. God, it feels good to go back to that game.
I'm ScurvyKip, hi.
Welcome back, Scurvy.
I have to ask you a question first before we get to anything else. This person, Edge, she's one of your wingmen?
Yes, she is.
Oh,
yep.
I'm sorry. Is she a maverick, by any chance?
She kinda gets a little mavericky in some places.
Captain, please choose my plane.
But, yeah, oh wow. A lot has changed since we got fished out of the ocean by the Kestrel. For one thing, we have a brand new third plane in our formation.
Yay!
Good old Captain Snow's back, and as you can clearly hear, Scurvy, he is voiced by Bo Billingsley.
So what plane are we gonna go with today?
With this formation, then?
I am flying the Rafale, the good old French knockoff of the Eurofighter. Same thing with Nagase/Edge, and Snow, I figured I'd just let him take out his Tomcat, because, you know, it's his signature plane, and then I just threw Archer in the Hornet, because it's like, fuck it, why not? There he goes, bye Snow.
Fighters launch! Flight deck to all flight crews! Hurry up, we've got more coming!
Also, I'm very disappointed I set you up for the Udu joke and you completely blanked on it.
Oh no.
Because, yeah, that's episode 1 Helmer is Bo
Oh.
Billingsley.
Yeah, I didn't recognize the name. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that was one of, like, the really, really stupid recasts that they did for Xenosaga Episode 2 was, like, why would you recast Bo Billingsley?
Because they recast, like, half of the rest of them? I don't know.
It's like, I'm gonna, like, say it like it's me, I'm the asshole. I actually think Olivia Hack was a better Shion than Leah Sargent, but whatever.
Which one was that? Leah Sargent was episode 1 and 3?
Yeah.
No, I like
Olivia,
her better because
Olivia
she
Hack
actually
is,
emotes.
Yeah.
To your mission. Good luck.
Oh god, yeah, because here's something I want to do. Go back to fucking Valdreich.
Remember the not-so-distant future of 2010?
Oh, yeah.
Do you read me? You guys should have sight of the castle by now.
I know, it's weird LPing this game, like, temporally wise, because also, yeah, just that good old big giant nuke crater from Ace Combat Zero is quote-unquote back, because, well, Zero came out after this game. But, oh yeah, like, just wrapping my head around, like, the time space of this game, like, and when it came out, and, like, the year it was calling forward to, it's kind of trippy.
Let me know. Hey, what happened to that motor mount? He's real quiet today.
He's fucking dead!
He's not here.
Sam, confirmed destroyed! Laser's missile...
Oh yeah, you didn't see that, Scurvy, but in one of the previous missions a little while back, like, the guy that Swordsman came in to replace, yeah, he died. He crashed into a stadium.
Boy, what a dreary place.
That's unfortunate.
Oh well, at least he went out listening to his favorite song, though.
All anti-aircraft fire suppressed.
What song was that?
Continue protecting the helicopter and
She
infiltrate
fucking hates me by Puddle of Mud.
Wow. That's, that's...
Take up an overwatch position of the area.
I don't really know what to say to that.
This is what the end of the world must look like. Even the air over these lands is heavy from the memories of Belka.
I can almost see the bad vibes circling around that castle.
Yeah, again, this is one of those missions where, like, it really, really benefits if you went through and you played Ace Combat Zero first.
Make sure you look sharp.
Because, like, in Stage of the Apocalypse, like, the mission where, like, the big nuke that caused that crater in the background goes off, it actually takes place in this area, and you see what the place looked like before it got fucked up.
It's like the Earth itself is dead.
I'm trying
And
to
it's like-
remember. That was, how many missions prior to the final one? I know it was pretty late in the game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that was... pretty sure it was mission 12 out of, like, 18, so... yeah, pretty much in the back quarter of the game is when that happens.
Oh, there actually are buildings here.
Dispersing to engage at will.
Yeah, like, there's a couple of them still around, but yeah, like, you can see, like, a lot of them are still, like, just black splotches on the ground from where they literally got just pulverized out of existence by the nuke.
See you guys at the extraction point.
Heads up for Sam.
And, again, like, another cool thing about that particular mission from Zero is like Project Ace has paid crazy attention to detail, where like you fly through it, and if you go close to the ground, like there are actually more buildings there in the unnuked version than there are in the nuked one.
This place. They'll be wiped out before they reach the castle.
So what? How far into this game are we?
This is mission 20 of I think like 27. Like 5's numbering scheme is a little screwed up because like.
Oh, do you have alternate
got
branching paths and stuff?
Yeah, you got the branching paths, and you've also got like a couple of secret missions too, like one of the ones that led into this, 8492. Like, it's not considered mission 19; it's considered mission 18 plus.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, yeah, like.
So the average
much
playthrough, you're not going to get 27 missions.
No.
You're getting more close to like the 18 from like, Ace Combat 0.
Little more than that. Like yeah, they're probably you're looking at like 26 or 27 total. But again, like if you like just
Supply their own forces.
put them all together like mathematically and like just considered each one of them their own separate mission, there's probably about close to 30 in the game.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like there's a reason why I said Ace Combat 5 was the big one.
Quiet. Enemies just around the corner. Rick, fire back. You can't stay down forever.
Also, yeah, this is also the point where the game starts stops fucking around and like whips out its big guns in terms of like enemy planes, like the Su-47s that just come out of nowhere here.
You just have a very hard time hitting them.
It's not gonna get away. Who are those pilots?
And of course, like the game also kind of fucks with you at this point, like for this mission alone, because this is the mission where you unlock the F-22 for purchase, but you actually can't use it in this mission if you're playing the storyline mode. Because, like, I edited it out, but I got kind of blindsided because you saw we launched from the aircraft carrier, the Kestrel, there at the start of the mission. The game actually pays attention to which games are carrier-based, or which planes are carrier-based and which ones aren't. So the F-22 being a ground-based plane, because it's so fucking big, it can't be launched from a carrier, so yeah, you can buy it, but you can't launch it in this mission.
Target's not that helicopter.
That's a pretty nice touch.
Enemy tanks also emerging from the castle. Should we split up?
So yeah, I kind of had to embarrassingly go back and, like, sell, like, 3 of the F-22s I bought heading into this mission and, like, go buy a Rafale or 2 just to meet the launch requirements.
Whoops.
Jeez, a gunfight just a banquet table between us. What, they didn't prepare any dinner for us? Drossel 3, enemy plane at your 6 o'clock. Break!
Also, yeah, this is another mission that has a lot of good background chatter to it, too.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really talking that much, because I'm listening to what they're saying.
All right, I got behind him.
I like that
And
you're
also,
mixing
yeah,
it up with the machine gun fire.
Still safe.
And also, yeah, keep in mind, like, as all this is going on, this is literally a mission to save the goddamn president from being locked up in a castle in the middle of a nuclear wasteland.
At this close range, we do better using spears instead of guns.
Like,
Wow, that guy just stole your kill. That's
oh,
so
I know.
rude.
Yeah, I'm okay with it because, like, again, this is a gripe I've had throughout the entirety of the LP about how this game has a very, very tiny ammo counter for the number of enemies it spawns in. So, you know, if, like, Edge or Snow or anyone else, like, steals a kill from me, you know, that actually works in my benefit because it means I don't have to waste the ammo on that enemy now.
Make sure we can pick them up the moment we get this signal.
So this is basically just survive for however long?
It's over.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or do you have to destroy a
And-
certain number of enemies before it lets you proceed?
This is the enemy's nerve center.
Or get a certain
Yeah.
score?
It's sort of soft scripted, like it's got to go through all of this dialogue of like the rescue mission and everything.
Hurry. The enemy's gonna start using...
I like that he had to specify that you shouldn't shoot the president. It's pretty not a good idea to do that.
Probably not, yeah.
The explosives we brought with us. This is Sea Goblin. We run into enemy...
But then again, like President Harling in this game is basically like a president with a 100% approval rating. So it's like, you know, I don't think anyone in their right mind would willingly want to shoot him.
We're going to destroy the wall and get the infiltration team out of there. Got it? The area to be destroyed is displayed on your HUD. Aim carefully.
Oh god, we're going full action movie on this one.
Oh no, what are we doing?
Gotta shoot the shit out of a castle with a machine gun.
To make an opening, or?
Yeah.
Crossfire from above and below. Hey, did you tear that wall down yet?
These guys are so impatient.
That almost fell on top of me. We can get out through that hole. Run! The president has escaped. He's been taken by the enemy.
But also, yeah, the other big part about this mission, it's also a escort mission / defense mission too. Because, like, you can see the Sea Goblin helicopter there has been floating around the castle, waiting for, you know, the extraction team to get the president out of there.
Which
And-
they failed at doing.
Yeah, we just had to help him out a little bit.
We didn't leave anything behind, right?
But it's like, yeah, like all these planes, like if you wander off to take care of other stuff, they will go for the helicopter and shoot it down.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Hurry, it's getting away! I can't attack it. The escorts are in the way. We have the president in our sights. Do something!
Sea Goblin, we'll take on the enemy planes.
We're defenseless in the air. We're counting on you.
That's some really good aiming.
Oh yeah.
What the? The sky's swarming with enemy planes. Leave the bandits to our fighters. Just keep flying.
Also, yeah, there was a nice little touch of continuity there in the last mission the president showed up in. He basically started flirting with Nagase and complimenting like how good her voice sounded. So, like, over the radio, the first thing he says after he's free, like, he recognizes her voice.
Get there. The captain has just a few missiles left. Missile hit. We're all right.
It's always nice when the developers pay attention to stuff like that, even if you might not notice it on your first playthrough. Hey, we did it. We rescued the president.
Yep. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's like, you know, here we go.
I thought so. Looks like I owe you another one.
But it's like, yeah, like, Ace Combat Zero kind of gets, like, cheesy and ham-handed in a lot of places, but just from a technical level, it's a really tightly scripted game. Like, in terms of its storytelling, really. Also, oh god, my nemesis returns, carrier landings.
Oh, you actually have to land the plane?
If you want to, like, you can see there's a button there that you can press start to skip the sequence, but if you pull off the landing, like, you get an additional 10,000 points to up your score. So, like, you kind of have to do this in order to get the S rank for the mission.
And of course you have to S rank the mission.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. No!
Yeah. Stop, 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 stop.
Oh, you did it. Good job.
You're pretty good, Blaze. Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
What?
Mission accomplished.
See, look at that S
President
rank.
Harling was safely retrieved. The president is showing some signs of fatigue.
Oh,
but in general,
landing
his
bonus
condition
800.
is good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, yeah, some of them, like, you get really stupid high bonuses, others, yeah, just a couple points here and there.
When we got word of the president's return and ran up to the bridge, he was smiling and chatting with Pops and Captain Anderson. Apparently, he spent his days confined in the old castle, looking at the 7 Ground Zero craters right out his window, which served as the border between the 2 countries of North and South Belka. In the end, the Osean army couldn't take the Yuktobanian capital, and the war began to bog down. For Belka, who challenged the world to battle, but were crushed by the twin powers of Osea and Yuktobania, there could be no sweeter revenge. They had created the hatred between the 2 countries, hoping that the war would eventually exhaust them both. The military officials on both sides were playing right into their hands. The intelligence vessel continued to intercept the Yuktobanian army's communications. One message from Air Force Traffic Control contained a string of mysterious numbers. Latitude, longitude, a date and time, and one more set of numbers. The president had the answer.
Well, how about that? These are the numbers of votes I won in my presidential elections. Huh, this is from the first time I won, and here's the number from the election 2 years ago. This message was meant for me.
The coordinates marked a location within North Belkan territory. The date was tomorrow. The squadron from Sand Island became the president's personal air fleet, even as the official reports continued to state that they were shot down and killed. This was their new emblem.